What it do? Tim gonna win with another Marvel Rivals banger. And today we're gonna go ahead and get started. I want to go ahead and just list out these patch notes. The patch notes did drop for season 1 mid-season, and I'm going to be reading them off on Marvel Rivals Intel because it's right here on X, formerly known as Twitter. And I just wanted to go ahead and give you some of the changes just in case you may not have seen them before. I will have a tier list, updated mid-season tier list coming out soon. As soon as all the new heroes drop and I actually get a chance to play with the new heroes. All right, so first off, let's start with Captain America. Living Legend can now be used mid-leap from shielding. That means that basically when you're jumping up, you can now use your shield. Vibranium Energy Shield, projectile speed increased from 60 milliseconds to 80 milliseconds. Ricochet speed increased from 100 milliseconds to 150 milliseconds. Freedom Charge, energy cost reduced from 3,100 to 2,800. Sentinel Strike, separated from melee attacks, allowing melee usage during shield throws and team up ability. Airborne melee attacks no longer trigger Super Soldier Slam. Doctor Strange, base health reduced from 650 to 600. Groot, Thorn Lash Wall, placement range increased from 15 meters to 18 meters. Magneto, Iron Volley, projectile damage increased from 35 to 40. Metallic Curtain, energy consumption increased from 50 seconds to 65 seconds, and maximum duration reduced from 2 seconds to 1.5. Thor, Awakening Rune, shared cooldown removed after duration ends. Venom, Frenzied Arrival, knockback adjusted for vertical to inward at a 75-degree angle. Feast of Abyss, energy cost reduced from 2,800 to 2,500. Black Widow, Red Room Rifle, magazine capacity increased from 8 to 15. Electroplasma Explosion, slow effect on enemies adjusted from 80% to 55%, and it now applies a 15% vulnerability for 4 seconds. Hawkeye, base health increased from 250 to 275. Blast Arrow, projectile damage reduced from 20 to 15. Spell field damage increased from 25 to 32. Crescent Slash, cooldown reduced from 15 seconds to 12 seconds. Hunter Sight, bow draw speed increased. Damage multiplier increased from 1.2 to 1.35. Hela, Night Sword Thorn, damage fall off at 30 meters changed from 70% to 80%. Iron Fist, Jeet Kune Do, first, second, and fifth strike damage reduced from 32 to 30. Third and fourth strike damage reduced from 16 to 15. Sixth strike damage reduced from 55 to 50. Yacht Jin Kun Kun, I don't know if I said that right. Each hit damage reduced from 19 to 10. Now deals extra damage equal to 1.7 of opponent's maximum health. Harmony Recovery, bonus health increased from 50 to 150. Bonus health now decays at a 25 per second after 1 second. Dragon's Defense, maximum bonus health converted from blocked damage increased from 150 to 200, and the base health increased from 250 to 300. Iron Man, Unibeam, damage increased from 120 seconds to 140 per second. Unibeam Armor Overdrive, damage increased from 180 per second to 190 per second. Majik, Demon's Rage, damage reduced from 80 per second to 72 per second. Dark Child, energy cost reduced from 370 to 3,000. Damage reduced from 3,700 to 3,400. Mr. Fantastic, flexible elongation, spell field radius increased from 2.5 to 5 meters. Now has a knockback effect, and recharge time adjusted from 8 seconds to 10 seconds. Brainiac Bounce, damage increased from 50 to 70. Energy cost increased from 2,800 to 3,400. Now damage decay, spell damage starts decreasing at 3 meters, reaching 50% at 10 meters. Moon Knight, Hand of Khonshu, Talon falling speed reduced, damage trigger logic adjusted, and hit damage increased from 75 to 150. Scarlet Witch, Reality Eraser, Gain 100 bonus health on activation. Bonus health decays at 50 per second after the ability ends. Spider-Man, Web Cluster. Energy time reduced from 3 seconds to 2.5 seconds. Star-Lord, Rocket Propulsion. Max energy increased from 1,200 to 1,800. Storm, Windblade. Damage fall off at 30 meters change from 70% to 60%. Weather Control, Thunder. Storm's damage bonus reduced from 16% to 12%. Ally damage bonus increased from 8% to 10%. Weather Control, Enhanced Thunder. Storm's damage bonus reduced from 30% to 25%. Adam Warlock, Quantum Magic, decreased from 55 to 60. Damage fall off at 40 meters changed from 50% to 60%. Soul Bond, healing to linked allies increased from 10 seconds to 15 per second. Cloak and Dagger, Eternal Bond. Energy cost increased from 3,400 to 4,000. Healing per segment increased from 2,200 to 2,500. Damage reduction from 10 seconds to 8 seconds. Pause between segments reduced from 1 second to 0.67 seconds. Healing effects no longer stacks. Camera control unlocked during activation. Terror Cape. Vulnerability inflicted on enemies increased from 20% to 28%. Invisible Woman. Invisible boundary increased from 4,000 to 4,300. Loki, God of Mischief. Energy cost increased from 3,400 to 4,000. Mystical Missile. Charges increased from 10 to 12. Luna Snow. Fate of Both Worlds. Energy cost increased from 4,000 to 4,500. Team Ups. Iron Fist and Luna Snow. Atlas Bond. Increased the healing amount of Frozen Chi from 50 to 75, and the slow effect of enemies from 20% to 30%. Majik, Black Panther, Psylocke. Dimensional Shortcut. Reduced the rewind time from Psionic Disc from 5 seconds to 3 seconds. Conversion ratio of lost health to blue armor increased from 0.05 to 0.08. Reduced the rewind time for Wakandan Master from 5 seconds to 3 seconds. Conversion rate of lost health to blue armor increased from 0.5 to 0.8. Hulk and Iron Man, Gamma Charge. Reduced Unibeam, Gamma Overdrive damage from 220 per second to 200 per second, and reduce Hulk's Team Up Anchor health bonus from 150 to 100. Cloak and Dagger and Moon Knight, Lunar Force. Full Moon new effect. Continuously heals Moon Knight for 25 health per second while within the effect area. And last but not least, Venom, Spider-Man, and Penny Parker. Symbiotic Bond. Reduce Spider-Man's suit explosion duration from 4 seconds to 1 second. Replaces the 50% damage reduction effect with new invincibility effect during the duration. Reduce Penny Parker's armor explosion duration from 4 seconds to 2 seconds, and replace the 50% damage reduction effects with the new invincibility effect during duration. So yeah, that's all of the patch notes. There's some major changes. What changes did you guys like? What changes did you guys not like? I just want to make a quick, more effective video for the simple patch notes for people that were trying to find them. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video, and stick around so you can get more Marvel Rivals news. TimGoinWin signing off.